March 2024 Astrology, Unlocking Your Fate. This forecast is for the March eclipse information and more for the rest of the month. We are closing out 2024's first period of this open and free period with personal planet retrogrades, where you can plan, you can create, you can manifest, you can launch things. We are also in the shadow of eclipse season. This is a time where we're traversing back and forth between the me and the we sectors of your chart, between Aries and Libra. We're starting the month off strong with Aquarius energies that encourage all types of humanitarian efforts, internet-based connections, projects. I want you to be thinking about like new technology, AI, science, futuristic inventions, and Pisces energy. This is also a strong force of energy because there are so many personal planets here. So you're going to be feeling the other energy of other people. It's like feeling other people's feels. And we will all have this high emotion, this compassion, and this intuition at this time period. Hi, I'm your astrologer, Patricia Tate, and this is your March 2024 monthly astrology forecast. To get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. Now let's dive in. So for Aquarius Sun and Aquarius Rising, the Aquarius energy is all in your first house of self. I spoke about this in the beginning with you going through major changes where who you are evolving into, what you are creating, your self-expression, your power, your divinity. You are stepping into it, but it's changing and evolving. This is your strengths, your habits, your interests, your image. All of this is totally evolving. And with Pluto here, it's going to be a slow evolutionary process over the next 20 years. Now, Pisces. Pisces has you connected to water, dreams, intuition, your psychic ability, things that have to do with your self-worth, your cash, your property, your resources, being tapped into a heart space center of what is most important, what do you value the most. And this is financial security, emotional security, your salary, your income, your possessions, your movable property. The second house represents what do you need in order to feel secure. And Pisces is I need to know, like I need to have my finger on the pulse of society with what's going on. I need to be calm on the inside because the evolution is going on. My whole body, my whole temperament, everything is changing. And so in order to flow with it, I need to be tapped into my intuition of who do I surround myself with? What are the most important things in my life? What do I value the most? All right, so then as we move forward, the first aspect that I want to talk about is this Mars-Uranus square. This is huge. It's major. It's going to happen on March 9th. The energy is going to be leading up to it. So Mars is fire, passion, drive in your first house of self. Aquarius energy, Uranus energy is in your fourth house of your home, your family, your traditions, your roots, where you came from, your genealogy. The fourth house is your real estate, your property, your traditions. It's what you are building your life upon. And so one is in air, one is in earth. They're at a 90-degree angle, so they're at odds with each other. What can come from a square is evolution. Squares push us past an uncomfortable place in ourselves, and this one is rough. Mars and Uranus together is a difficult combination because Uranus is unpredictable. It's about rebellion. It's erratic decisions. It's burning major bridges where you're never able to go back. Saying things that you regret or doing things that you regret. Expecting that your impatience and your irritability is going to increase as this comes to an exact square. This can lead to unexpected fights or arguments that have to do with you and family members, or you and something that has to do with your home or your people that you feel like are your home. Now, one more thing that I want to add in is Mercury. Mercury is going to leave Pisces and move into your third house. So what's going to add to this is your communication. Your communication with cousins, siblings, neighbors, who you communicate with on a daily basis. Mercury, the way that we communicate in Aries, Aries wants to initiate, Aries wants to push forth. this means that your communication is going to be quick, hot, fast. Fire, passion, wanting to take the initiative and run with your ideas right away. Taking the lead and feeling like you are in the right about it. Kind of being like hot-headed about things. I'm encouraging you for this transit, everybody. I'm encouraging everybody to stop and pause and breathe and be open to dialogue with others, because Aquarius, for you, this has huge implications that have to do with like you, your self-worth, like who you think you are, who you know, who you're evolving and growing into, and some kickback from it with people that you consider family or home, people that you trust the most, your foundation in your life. All right, so I want to move forward to March 10th. So on March 10th, we have this beautiful new moon in the sign of Pisces. So new moons are fresh starts, they're clean slates, they're new beginnings. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. It's very watery, it's very intuitive, it's wanting to become one with the universe. A new moon is a chance for you to plant the seeds, to begin something new. That's what are your dreams? Pursuing your dreams, something that has to do with your money, your resources, your salary, your income, your financial condition. Do you want to start a side gig? Do you want to start something? Do you want to initiate something that has to do with like saying, I know that this will do well. I feel like this. I'm paying attention to my dreams, my intuition. It's paying attention to like society as a whole, and also the spiritual realm through synchronicity, numbers, dreams, ancestors, guides, coins, feathers, all of those symbols. Like, this is a really good time for you to say, I'm on the right path and this is what I should be doing. Having these new opportunities to explore these creative pursuits so you can tap into your intuitive side to explore these new beginnings. All right. Then on March 11th, so on March 11th, we now have Venus joining the Pisces puddle. Pisces, like, this is a lot of water. This is a lot of water, and it's all saying I'm tapping into my intuition, but I'm moving into where I want to initiate it, how I want to explore it and get the information out there. Now, Venus is the planet of love and relationships, now tapping into dreamy, romantic, heartfelt energies. How can I make money with this, making it more beautiful, making it more aesthetic, or what do I surround myself with? Remember that Venus wants to make money, and being intuitive about it, and this has to do with your finances, your resources, and again, your self-worth, your cash, your property, but it's also about people that you surround yourself with, paying attention to your intuition and having these opportunities to explore and be more compassionate and gentle with your interactions with others as you create new. All right, then I want to talk about March 19th. On March 19th, we now have the spring equinox. This is when the sun enters into the sign of Aries. It's now all of this watery energy, that Pisces puddle, all the planets are now going to start to dry out and move forward with fire, passion, and drive. This is in the house of communication. Who do you communicate with? How do you communicate with on a daily basis? This starts at home with your neighbors, your siblings, your cousins, but it's also all forms of communication using email, text, phone, new technology, AI. How are you initiating, starting something new with your energy, passion, and drive, getting you motivated to move forward with taking the lead and push forward with something that your new moon intention that you had set out. And so now it's going to be the sun moving into Aries saying, and now I'm going to be the first to initiate it. I have it, I understand it, and now I'm going to get fired up about it. All right. Then on March 22nd, so on March 22nd, we have Mars enter into the sign of Pisces. Now, Mars is very fiery and Pisces is watery. And so together, it's not the easiest of combinations. And so we have the planet of passion, drive, fire now moving in water. And Pisces focuses that movement and turns the focus on spiritual pursuits when it comes to your creative pursuits. This is Mars going after something that has to do with money, resources, cash, property, you feeling good about your self-worth and saying, I want to increase my income. I need to be tapped into my dreams, my intuition, these creative pursuits. This is literally you saying, I want to create something that can make me money, or I need to be creative with my resources, and what can I do with these resources to help me feel safe and secure. Remember, the second house is all about who you surround yourself and how you secure yourself with people, places, and things, cash, resources. It doesn't have to have the biggest income, the biggest house. It's what do you need? What is enough for you? Now, as we move forward to the 25th, on March 25th, we're going to have our first eclipse of the year, and this one's going to be a lunar eclipse. So if you'll notice, the sun is in your third house of how you're communicating, who you're communicating with. The third house is all types of communication of what you wanted to initiate with people, places, and things in your life, and it being about you, your I statements. Now, the full moon has you having some major endings. This is a lunar eclipse, meaning it will bring these huge endings, closures that'll have to do with relationships of foreign people, places, things, places that you used to go. The ninth house also represents classes. Maybe you're ending this class, ending a workshop, diving into some type of spirituality. It could be an end to legal matters. It could be finally publishing something. Full moons always bring about fullness, completion, fruition, and eclipses always bring drama around the manifestation around those types of things. Libra energy is where you have brought people, places, and things together. Platonic, but it's about an ending of like a major breakthrough, and these can be dramatic endings. They can be offering us exciting new beginnings as we move forward, and it's a hallmark of energy in your ninth house of foreign people, places, and things, religion, philosophy. It's also prophetic dreams, understanding some things coming full circle, and you saying, I now get it, and I'm using my I statements, and I'm having to put myself first before I put others, and having these healthy boundaries. And so exciting new beginnings come from these heralded endings. So Aquarius, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystik.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe.